Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Murdoku and today we're going to play Preppers. Preppers is a medium level puzzle. So we have 9 suspects and it's a 9 by 9 grid. So let's start with Angelo. There was a box in his area. He was not beside it. Okay, so there's like three areas where there's a box. Um, I think we can mark the area for the supply room. So he's not beside the box. So he can be here if he's in the supply room. He cannot be here, cannot be here. He cannot be here or here. But he can be in the bed if he's in the safe room, right? Okay. But if he's in the yard, then he can be there. Here. He can also be here in one spot in the car or around here. There you go. Okay. Now we have Blake. He was in the bedroom. Okay. So we're gonna mark that in the bedroom. Carolina. There was a man on the bed in her room. Okay. Okay. So if he's in the bedroom, if she's in the bedroom, um, and there's a man in in this spot, Carolina cannot be there, but she can be here, here, or here, depending on where the man is. Currently, the only possible man, if they are in this bedroom, is Blake, right? Okay. Now there's another bed here in the safe room. So if there is a man here, yeah, I think we can mark them, the rest of the area. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so Darla, someone else was beside a shelf in her area. Okay, so Darla is in if Darla is in the living room, okay, she can be here, here, or here. And then let's use the star. Someone else is here beside the shelf. Um, and if that someone will occupy this space, then this row and column will be done. So Darla can be here, here, or here. Um, where else? In the bedroom. In the bedroom. It's so tricky in the bedroom. There's already a lot of possible people there. Um, okay, if someone is here, right? Darla can be here or here, right? Because this row will be taken, this column will be taken. Okay. Um, here's another shelf. Um, so if the other person is here beside this shelf, then Darla can be here, here, or here. If that someone, if that other person beside the shelf is here, then Darla can be here, here, or here. Okay, here is another shelf. Is this another shelf? Okay. Okay, there's a lot of shelf in the supply room. Um, okay, let's just mark it with a star. Um, and then let's just put Darla everywhere here, just in case. Um, okay. Yeah, 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 just in case. Okay. Um, Emilia, she was in the bottom row. Okay. Okay, wait. So that removes everyone from this row. Um, so Emilia is in the bottom row. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, if that is the case, if Emilia's taking this row, okay, let's go back to Carolina. There was a man on the bed in her room. So if Emilia is in this row, um, there are two other places left in the safe room to be. So Carolina and the other person on the bed cannot be on this same row. Um, so yeah, no. Um, we can remove that possibility then. So Carolina is out. Carolina is not here. Okay, so that means someone is definitely on this bed in the bedroom because that's the only bed left, right? And that's a man. A man is in that bed. Um, okay, so I think we can X out the rest of this row because that's definitely taken. And Darla cannot be in this bed, right? Because a man will be in the bed. I'm thinking maybe it's Blake, but yep. Anyway, let's continue. So Frederick, he was beside a TV. Okay, so he can be here or here, and he can also be here beside this TV. Is that all? Okay. By the way, um, Darla and the other person beside the shelf cannot be. Wait, wait. Actually, yeah, the other person cannot be in this shelf anymore because the other row in this room is already occupied by Emilia. So Darla cannot be in that row. So I don't think Darla is here. Oh, Darla can possibly be here if Emilia is here, right? If Emilia is here in either one of these spots, that means Emilia was the other person beside the shelf, and Darla is. Yeah, so Darla can still be there. That's still a possibility. Okay, okay. Okay. Moving on to Grady. He was sitting in a chair. He was sitting in a chair. Okay. Yeah, still possibly there. And then Howie. He was in the bathroom. Wait, there's only one place left in the bathroom. So we can place Howie here. Okay, there you go. Okay, wait. Okay, so that puts Carolina in this spot in the bedroom because and then the other guy will be here, which I'm now pretty sure is Blake. So Blake is here, right? Um, okay, and Frederick is beside this TV. It's the only place remaining beside the TV. Grady is here in this chair. Um, okay, who do we have left? Okay, so Okay. I think, okay, there's only one spot left for Darla actually, and it's this one. Um, right. Well, that means Emilia is beside this shelf, right? Emilia is beside the shelf, and then Darla is on the same area as her. Okay, that leaves Angela here in the yard, and our victim Viviana here with Angelo. Angelo is our killer. Okay, I think that's it. Let's submit that. Okay, case solved. Well, that's preppers. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. If you liked it, please like the video and subscribe and leave a comment. I would like to know if you've solved this puzzle pretty quickly as well. Well, thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.